Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, and I am not running solo. I am running with Nine. How you doing, brother?
I am doing amazing, MK. We've got question mark versus Uwin here. Russia versus Russia. Not a country matchup that you see every day. Very excited to see that. I will say we've seen this matchup before. We saw it in the group stage of RBT7, where they played on Carried Off, and the match did not disappoint. It went in favor of question mark, but Ewan was in there the whole time. We'll see what they can do in unfamiliar territory here on Death Sentence Redux.
Yeah, I could definitely tell you one thing that when we did cast those games back in RBT7, man, that was a janky and a wild game. We saw cars land on survivors. Survivors get thrown on top of the bus, on top of the car that was rocking. The tank
Right.
teleported to the top of the bus. It was quite a craziness that came out into play there. So yeah, I do miss casting those games in RBT7, but now we have a rematch right here, and the question is, what are they going to do here on a custom map Death Sentence, which none of them probably really know that much, but two high tier teams? This is exactly what I love to see on custom maps. No, we get to see two top teams play it out and see what they decide to do in certain circumstances, like early tank at 30% on this map. Where are they going to go? And I'm excited to see.
Yeah. So far, the matchups for Kamika Cup have been pretty interesting, very interesting actually here at the playoffs. But I've got to say, this is, at least in my memory, this is really the first time we've seen two teams that could very well make it all the way facing off against each other. They're doing it in round one. Either question mark or UN is going to be sent to the lower bracket. And I've got to be honest, day by day, the lower bracket is looking more and more gruesome to have to fight through.
Yeah, the teams that are there now, unfortunately, we saw Ascendant and did fall to Gorman the first week, but Gorman, kind of a team put together by a couple other teams now. So it was quite something to see them go together. They played well, and we talked about this before on some other casts. It's one thing to get a lot of great team players together, but if you can't actually mesh with each other in game, that's another thing. So it's one thing on paper to see a very stacked team, but it's another thing to see them make it work, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is something that I was talking with you about. I have seen super teams formed across a number of different esports. I mean, you name the esport, there's been a super team, probably a great number of them. I've witnessed it myself, and usually it does not work that well. I gotta be real. Usually it is a money sink because they spend all the money getting these contracts signed for these top players, and the players just do not work well together. Was not the case for Goman at all whatsoever. Very impressive performance. I'm excited to see what they can pull off. We've also got Signalis down there. Very easily could have been Hikori, lest we forget. And so this is just gonna it really, no matter where you are, winners bracket or losers bracket, you're gonna have some really difficult matches, but you don't want to be in the losers bracket.
No, you don't, but no hesitation here. Let's go live. Opening attack will be a 2-2. It looks like the SR going to wait for the transition on the outside of the building, which we can't really disagree with. As look at those spawns up above. This first map now is very, very advantageous for the infected, in my opinion, to get great damage onto the survivors.
Yeah, very interesting way to start off chapter one. They basically got this one single hit before the tank comes in. Gonna see how much damage Uwin can put through with it. 2-2, Smoker Hunter Spitter Boom. Not the most intimidating combo. And we've got Rochelle pushing up right when the tank comes in. The Smoker is not getting clear. The spit coverage as well. Ooh, over 10% onto question mark. And look at question mark. They're going to go ahead and send it forward.
Yeah, they're going to push this. They kill the smoker. Uwin's first tank of the game will be in the hands of Neuro, and we've only gotten to chapter 1 where the hiccups have already found me, and right now he's digging his tables in, and wow, I don't know if you just realized, but that grace period seems to go down a lot quicker than it usually does.
Mm.
He's already first pass 50% frustration, and I don't think he landed a roll. My goodness!
Whoa.
That was close, Naw, and it looks like right now if he punches this over, I think they might have to retreat back to the safe room area. But it's going to be hard to get it through that alley in between the Jazz Club sign. Oh, is he going to do it? No, I think he got it.
Yeah.
They got to run back now. I wonder if they're going to do that. Let's see how much we can guess right on these custom maps.
Right. I mean, Noro getting chipped for quite a bit, continuing to play with the car. Survivors do not want to run it back. They've got a fountain here. They've got a number of poles as well, the upholstery, which should be simple enough to play around. There it is. The dumpster gets stuck. The tank goes for the full commit charge. Going to be landing. Got the car play off of that. He can't tip it over. He's going to find it onto Rochelle. The SI support putting in work. Almost another car, but that is going to be that. The single cap onto Snipe, and I don't know. I feel like question mark. They're going to be decently pleased with that.
Yeah, I mean, they risked the biscuit, didn't they? No, they
Yeah.
stayed out here with the hit of the cars. He had a car and a dumpster. They do have a lot of pulls under the awning on the left side, so it was really difficult for him to get it in. But he does get one car hit. I believe 2 other punches, Naw, and that'll be the first tank dealt with. But question mark still has quite a bit of map to go through with the Horde event right now. 2-2's about to come in. Charger Jockey coming in. Jockey rockets in. The Charger finds a target. The Jockey did die first. The Charger died second. They're going to go into a quad sack if they kill this Boomer. And it's going to be a quad sack coming in. And that is tank dead. 1 hit in the books. And they just got under 50% bonus as they leave Elves in the back to get common locked here. Nah, look at this.
The tempo attempt, but look, the other survivors up forward have to wait for the squad because, like you said, we got that quad coming up. This is a very quick chapter. They're already 2/3 of the way through it. Up the stairwell they go.
I think they're going to wait the event out.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yep. I like it.
I think they know the safe room's there, so the waiting doesn't really matter, and they still have 4 sets of pills. So there is no rush for bleed, but I think we will see at least 1 more set of pills pop before they make safe room, all depending on the damage output of this quad attempt. And I don't know where they're going to send it. It is a one-way drop out this window. I don't know, Nah. Do they go when they drop, or do they try to grab someone back in there? But look where the smoker is. Look like they're going to try. For a death pull, they're just going to try to see if they can land it. And why don't you take that away when they do it?
Okay, they have all walked up to the ledge in a row. Okay, Rochelle drops in. The rest of the team follows. A charge. Oh my God!
Oh, it's
yeah, it is the quad. It's simple enough. The clears did not come out. They charge with the beautiful rocket over, and I'm trying to call that. And by the time I've called it, everything else has already landed. The clears don't come out. What a way to start the match for Uwin.
Yes, they get the wipe. The stumbles were everywhere. The smoker pull in the front doesn't get cleared. Look at the HP on all the infected. The Charger was the closest to dying as far as percentage to death, the health ratio at the beginning. But what is done now. Uwin gets the wipe onto question mark with a quad. Not the tank wipe as we thought it would happen.
Yeah, once that tank didn't get the wipe, I was like, question mark's looking good. I mean, because this could easily be a safe room wipe. Now that we head over to question mark, we've seen it before here on Chapter 1 of Death Sentence Redux. And I also want to say, I mean, the Uwin squad, they are missing VDK. VDK is on the roster here at the Kimika Cup. He was not, I believe, on the roster for King's and Furnace Cup, or is not for King's and Furnace Cup. But it's really good to see You Are My Enemy finding more of a place on this team and really getting on that same level of coordination with the rest of the UN squad.
All right, looks like they're having a little conversation with the deal. We don't know what it is, but right now they're going to ready up and have to take a hit as they come outside the building. Let's see. It is actually the Beef Boost Stew building or a restaurant. That is the name of it. I like it.
Okay. Yeah. You got to have a catchy name.
All right, they're going to be a little patient on the transition out. Hunter's going to stay above. Boomer looks like he wants to try to get in there after the Hunter and probably Spitter. I actually don't think the sack order is pretty irrelevant at this point. The tank's going to be almost instantaneous. And the
Mhm.
survivors know that if they spawn the tank, that's when the hit will come in. And I think maybe they should just spawn it and then take it on their terms. Maybe it's a little bit easier that way, forcing the infected to hit on you. And they're going to go for a pull forward, and they do. They land the cover pound, and we're seeing almost like... No, actually, Uwin's going to take that much better now. I take it back.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the same ideology between both the hits, but UN taking it much better, able to clear that smoker much quicker, and a lot less spit spread damage as well while they try to clear it.
And this is going to be NF bringing in the tank for his team for question mark. He has brought the dumpster in play. Looks like he wants to pop the car over too. Beautiful knockover. He got it over in one shot. Can he get the dumpster over? Oh! Now he's going to have to dig this out a little bit. He's still first pass. 10% frustration. Oh, there's another car? I didn't realize he has two.
Yeah.
So he's going to try to get the hatchback in there. I don't think the hatchback's going to cooperate. He's running out of time. I think he's going to have to abandon this as he gets it in. Ooh, what do I know now? He took the time. It is in. All right, let's see if he can dig it out. Let's see. Okay, they're both in play. Survivors are going to retreat back to the safe room area. Oh, the car, he's going to... Okay, it fell in the back alley. They're going to hit on the run back. It's going to get him his corner. He gets one punch. Coach, oh, he gets a double. He gets another one. Tank is down to 3,500 HP. He gets another punch right there. He's down to 2,200. In cap out, 1,700. Charger miss. Stumble onto Coach. Gets another punch. It'll be a 2 in cap tank. And I think that's all he's... No, he's not even going to get the second in cap now. It'll be 1 in cap. Spreads the love. We'll have to do a damage assessment upon the pickup. And it looks like almost identical. But now it's going to be Uwin having to survive a quad attempt after this event and all. And if they do, they're going to take a pretty commanding lead.
I'll take the shotgun.
I will say, I liked the way question mark played it more on the survivor side. Uwin does survive, but we've got Axe Hurl. I mean, look at him. He's playing it greedy with 3 HP. Smoke full onto Hikaru with the skeet as well. Team skeet right after that smoker gets cleared. And down goes Axe Hurl all the same. But since he was not down on the tank, he at least gets to kind of tank that hit. But going to be slowing down Uwin a bit more. They've only got one set of pills left, and they are going to be bleeding out while they wait through the event.
Yeah, and 404 will be their bonus. Shout out to Gun Noodle and his team. Error 404 not found. That's going to be their point delta at the moment. But they're going to have to deal with the 2-2 since the Boomer should be Xenix because they did kill off that smoker. Should see that come up. Actually, no, I lie. It's going to be a tri-cap with spit. I have no idea what I'm talking about now.
do any of us really, but regardless, they are just going to be chilling for the time being, actually not going to be pressuring while Uwin just clears out the commons, and it looks like this choke is very valuable to both teams. They are going to be patient with it.
Yeah, they're just going to clear out the commons. The same thing that the other side did. And they don't have a quad, though, and it looks like that question mark is content just with doing damage. If they make safe room, they'll only be down 130-some points if they get rid of all the bonus. So I like that methodology of thinking. But the quad is nicer to see, and it's much entertaining for everybody at home to see the team get wiped out in one shot. But we can see that 444 bonus. Wow, they actually found 2 sets of pills, which put their points up. Actually, they went up in points since the tank died now.
Yeah, right.
It's rare to say that, but it is the case.
I'm really hurt.
And we see a similar position. Uwin bolting out with the drop down. It's still going to be the double, but easy sidestep on that charge. They are going to run it right back through the spit. And Axe Hurl finds a beautiful little trash can to hop on top of. They do get chopped down the bonus over 100 points, but they press forward still with a lot left in the tank, and this could be a very decent swing for Uwin. Not the biggest in the whole world, but I mean, can you really complain with a swing like this?
Yeah, 312 bonus. Safe room is literally steps away. The last hit and chance for damage is not going to be the greatest. They don't have a spitter. They're going to have to probably land a boom and separate everybody, but they don't have a charger. They have a hunter instead. So 2 separators, 1 stationary in cap, and a boomer to linger about. Let's see what they can do with this. This is the last hit that they'll get. And if they walk in with this bonus, they'll be up about 600 plus. If I did my math correctly. Oh, Here it is. Boomer gets the boom. They're going to land the Hunter. The Smoker will land. The Jockey will be focused down. And they'll walk in with... Oh, the Boomer getting a lot of scratches onto Chef Coach. As Chef Coach can't make the jump here and all. And they'll finally walk it in. And let's see what the delta will be. Uwin will be in favored 672, 242. It's about 400 and change. Not a bad game going on right now.
Yeah, a great start for Uwin, and I don't know if you notice this, but they are talking to each other in the public chat. See, I would assume some trash talk coming out. It was Uwin started it, and question mark responded to it. So I don't know. Obviously, I can't read Russian, but interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge fixture in racing as well. So great to have those brought in to Left 4 Dead. There is the Need for Speed angle with Left 4 Dead as well. You got the Cars 2. So, I mean, Left 4 Dead 2, kind of racing game adjacent. But we do have those ready-ups coming in. We'll be bringing y'all Chapter 2, Death Sentence Redux tank halfway through the chapter. And I'm interested, MK, do they just run it back to this area? This seems to be such an effective area to play at. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's pretty wide open, as we talked about this before. This is actually the Swamp Fever finale safe room, right? When you come out, they just edit it very, very dramatically. You can clearly see that's where this comes from. Even the tree to the right of the safe room is still there, except they can get on top of the safe room, which I do like the opening of this map. This one's pretty good in my opinion. But here they go. Boomer gets one. The Hunter gets skeeted. The Jockey gets nothing, and they will stack into a quad after the first try. No big damage coming out onto Uwin. Looking very good right now, not with the first hit down.
Okay, Uwin continuing a promising match against question mark. Like I was saying, their match in RBT 7 ended in a loss for Uwin, so they're trying to reverse their fate here. Smoker Charger Spitter Hunter 3-1 with the spit ready to go. They do start the event, walk it back, but the hit comes, well, they spawn in. Hit is a little bit delayed. Hunter will get cleaned up. They get the charge spit. Smoker onto, through the death spit as well. And it's going to be some good damage onto Uwin.
Yeah, I was actually surprised there. No, I thought they had a quad. They kept that spitter in the rotation. They get the charge spit, 2 hits in. They still have a perfect bonus exactly here, now the 90.9. Remember, everything above with those pills is considered a perfect score from 90.9 to 100%. And of course, we know the FC, I would have to say full completion with a perfect score would be 100%, but that is not possible now. It's just not. At least I've never seen it, no. I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
Ooh, charge into the wall for a moment. The boom, follow up. And, I mean, it didn't look like much, but it still ended up being about 5%. They're going to be quite pleased with that. And NF going to be the tank coming in about 2%.
Ooh, look at this.
Wow. Oh. Okay.
This is interesting, now. Oh! I don't know if you saw that. Did you see the Hunter? He tried. He got blasted off the ladder. I don't know if that would count as a skeet, but technically he got one-shotted.
Right.
All right. Wait a minute. NF has the second tank of the game as well as the first.
Oh.
So he is the second. This is back-to-back tanks for NF Meister.
Okay.
Also, shout out to the police tank. Forgot he has his police uniform on.
Yep.
Does he have handcuffs or a gun? Let me see. No, he doesn't. Okay. You never know.
That would be a good addition. A little touch. Okay, so he does have one car that he's going to go ahead and knock over, but the survivors, of course, just walk it back to this wide open area. It'll be a tough tank unless he can get some hittables to come in, but look at all the tree line to play around. It's going to be tough.
Some of these cars have, some of these trees have no collision all. You gotta be, I don't know which ones do and which ones don't, but I took NF's laugh tank. Why don't you take this one away?
Gladly. Wow, that car is going to go completely out of play, but the support will come in clutch. No, the charge gets cleared way too quick. He's going to hunt down Coach. Oh, missing the first hit. Coach gets out of the corner. On the back of that, Rock is going to come out. 1k HP left on NF. And he gets what? One punch and that's it?
Whoa. That's a one-hitter quitter.
The car. I mean, where's my car moment for sure. It goes way out of the rails, off the map. And he's basically just left in a sea of nothingness. And the survivors just gun him down and keep it going. This is a great start for Uwin.
Yes, it is. Looking to get their revenge or avenge their RBT 7 exit out of the Swiss round where they lost. And right now they're looking very good. Looks like hit on the transition down. They got the chuck. What? Okay. That was very janky. They get the car alarm off, which probably is not going to work in their favor, unfortunately for them. Actually, it will now that they have to be spit blocked. But, okay. Some spit damage goes out and all, but a good shutdown again.
Look at the other two members of Uwin. They pushed all the way up through the manhole before the rest of Question Mark can get up. And they're just going to be able to block any spawns, which prevents a massive choke point. They continue on their way. They're 2/3 of the way through. I mean, we're talking just a few more hits. And they have almost 80% of the bonus. This would be such a massive lock-in. 1,900 points potential. But the hit comes in. 3-1 with the spit. Jockey on the head. Wraps down the corner. Charge. Smacks. Hikaru is getting absolutely booty blasted down. And that is going to be rough for UN. But, like I said, they had so much health left to play with that this is still going to be all right.
Yeah, I mean, that was almost 20% from that. That was very close. Not quite. A little bit less than that. But they get the bonus about to 1,000 even. And they're going to have to do a lot more work with the retro attack with the spitter. Not going to be able to get the most damage output here. But they're going to have to go pretty quickly, I would say. They shouldn't hesitate. Oh, is the bridge almost down already? Did they not start it?
They did.
Where's the horde?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Okay, so
Mark can employ the exact same strategy with the exact same results. So I don't think it's the end of the world. The hit does come in. Beautiful skeet. Smoker cleared before the spit comes out. They will just be able to sidestep that. They retain over 1,000. Well, they do pop the pills and drop below 1,000, but still very, very healthy amount of bonus left as they proceed over the bridge.
and now the horde is going to be resumed because the boomer landed. That is going to trigger the event. It is really weird, but that's just how it works. And they are across the boat and are across this bridge now, and they are about to make it into the safe room. Only one hit left to deal with. And it's going to be a Charger, Jockey, Hunter, Spitter. At least it's great damage output opportunity for the infected.
And this is just the perfect spot for UN. They're just going to clear out all the horde right there and then be able to press forward 3-1 with the spit. Charge waiting around the corner for the spawn in. Hunter goes in first. Jockey trying to catch out Rochelle. Not going to work, though. Oh, grabs onto her, tries to drag her into the spit. It's going to be a decent hit, but we're talking 1,500 point lock-in for UN on Chapter 2 after they're already up by quite a bit. And Question Mark is just going to be aiming to tie it up as far as Chapter 2 goes, or maybe get 100, 200 points if they play this perfectly. They lock it in.
Yeah, they could. The smoker couldn't find a pull there, and they'll make it in the safe room. This is huge, Null, like you said. 1,500 points, 1,528. And that is going to be 2,200 for Map 2 and Map 1 combination. Now Question Mark has to perform here, where they're going to be stuck in a scenario now with not a lot of chapters to make a comeback. And if we know that this is a European team, it is just etched in their DNA, I would say, not to play finales. You know, it's always been a thing since, I would say, like 2010 and 2011. The North America scene was more on playing the finales, and definitely the international scene was not. They're more on just playing the first 4 chapters, and I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to see here, no matter how close the score is, because you can go back to RBT 7 and talk about Goat and Ascendant, or not, yeah, Goat and Ascendant with that 7 points on Parrish. Or I don't know if you remember that. No, it was crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Triple boob charge. Okay, Jockey will get into the way. Spit is still up here. It's going to be a massive hit, and they are down to that 90.9% break mark after 1 hit.
Wow. Big damage. Nick getting isolated by a bunch of common infected. And now they're going to have to push this. And I know they're going to have to trigger the event and take a little bit before they can push the manhole cover to get the tank spawn. But not only that, think about that. They're going to have to go down and spawn this tank, and now the infected know about it. So Uwin's at an advantage here, in my opinion, now for sure.
Right.
Big advantage, in my opinion. Big time.
Question Mark going to be playing it slow during the event. They bring it back, clearing out the smoke. Everything gets cleared out pretty quick. Going to be a very minor hit out of Uwin. And they continue to just be able to hold this horde unimpeded for a bit.
They're hunting the spitter. Look at it. They want it. Coach is trying to find the spitter so bad. And Xenix is running down. I think they're going to get her. Oh, he stopped. He had it. Oh, he had it. No, Coach would have stayed there. I don't think the spitter's going to become really much of a use by this point anyways. But let's see what happens as they send the spawns in. Boomer gets killed. The hunter gets skeeted. Yeah, the spitter's useless. Gets killed anyways. And they're actually going to be able... I think they'll be able to spawn this tank without the infect. It's going to be so close. I don't know, no. Oh, it'd be big if they can get this tank up and retreat in time.
We've got 4 seconds left for You Are My Enemy.
No, they're
everybody coming up.
They're going to have a full hit. They backed up too far. Chasing that spitter. Oh, this is a bait. Plus, they want to do this so they don't have to worry about the event later, too.
Yes. Yes.
I swear, if the event works properly, I'm going to lose my brain, okay? I'm just saying. And you know what? I don't think the infected are going to hit. I think they're just going to let this go.
I love the patience being shown from both sides. Question Mark, extremely patient, and then Uwin saying, all right, well, we'll meet you where you're at.
This is smart. This is very, very smart by the infected, and this puts the survivors in quite a scenario. And sending one guy down is going to be actually the smart play, but they're not going to know about it because all the infected are on the rooftops, and there's no idea. Now it's advantageous for the infected for sure because they can cap the top two. They're just going to spit block. The Boomer's going to get one, and no, they just ran through the spit.
Okay.
They said, no, we're not going to, we're fine with taking some damage. Charger gets melted, and Antextral will have the tank for his team. What are we going to see here now? Are they going to be a little bit better than a one-hitter quitter?
That's what Question Mark is going to need, is a one-hitter quitter. I mean, they're already like 500 bonus away from what Uwin walked into the safe room with. And there's lots of ways, obviously, to lose bonus still. One of them, the major one, being this tank that is lumbering up. Although I will say they did a great job managing that post-tank spawn-in hit. It did look very advantageous for Uwin, but Question Mark made it look simple and easy. So in the meantime, Axtroll, he brings in a car. He's got a dumpster as well. Car not really cooperating with him yet, but dumpster getting hit pretty far, and we'll see him eventually go for the commit.
All right. He's still digging out a few things. I don't know if he has time to get the dumpster. Yeah, he does. He's going to dig it out. He wants both hittables. Second pass, 70% frustration. Dumpster goes flying in. Ooh. Coach has to dance a little. It's kind of out of play, though. He could try to get this other car in. He's getting dangerously low on frustration. Second pass, 20%. All right, he's in. This is his commit. Car gets stuck behind the dumpster. He teleports on top of the car. Car is on the left side of the bridge. Dumpster is backwards. I think he's going to abandon all the hittables. He's lost half his HP. The Hunter gets a stumble into a punch. This is big. Smoker gets a pull. Charger tries to cover, and he does cover. All the cappers are land. This is going to be a car hit, I think. And he misses the car hit. He just punches him. Now he gets the car hit, and Textural should die here. And that is it. The tank is dead. One in cap, some damage onto Snipe. The DP is broken into a lot at this point. Actually, never mind the pickup. It's very... Actually, no. It goes down to 54% total, 90% DB. And that was a little bit of illusion as far as the DB there on the in cap. But they survive now, 833. And there's only a 5-point difference.
That's what I'm
score.
saying. Like, yes, they are quite healthy still post tank, but Uwin absolutely slaughtered on this chapter, and they're almost certainly going to be winning this. Question mark does avoid heartbreak with maybe the kill onto the down player with the car, the grind out, but regardless, they've still got a lot of trials left to make their way through. Trials and tribulations. Spit comes out to block and further delay question mark.
Yeah, and actually they found pills, so their score goes up. Fortunate for them, they're at 866 now, no? So that means they now have a lead by 40 instead of 5. Because they found the additional set of pills, but as we were talking about, they have a lot of map to navigate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they still got an event to go through. The only thing is they can take the hits on their terms. And there's no hesitation on this hit going in. Charger will miss. Hunter will get skeeted. Smoker will get nothing. And right now, question mark dominating the last 2 hits. No damage on the board, no, at all. Except for that jockey.
Yeah, I mean that was the quad, I believe, and they just kind of lackadaisically sent it in. But the event will be the quote-unquote event will be started. They do have the boom. Uwin does have the boom. We saw an interesting interaction with that.
And they'll.
Oh.
That is interesting.
Awkward.
That is awkward. I don't understand. That makes no logical sense whatsoever. Now I'm like really want to go in the editor and look it out. But okay, attacks coming in. Was that? I think that was a 25 attempt. No, I didn't. I think he was in the sky, but he missed it. And they're gonna take this clean. You know what? No, they're gonna make it in with probably just 50 points less.
Yeah, like, this is exactly what the question mark could not possibly hope for more, especially in the post-tank scenario with one player going down. They took a lot more tank damage than Uwin did, but they have got a serious recovery here. We're looking at like 1, maybe 2 hits. Yeah, they are going to send it before they can get, oh my god, they're getting, oh my god, D is dead, MK, what is going on? There is that little gap in the railing, and the Charger takes full advantage of it. They go from what, 850 bonus to 91?
And
another one died. What happened?
I don't know. I don't know if he jumped in or he fell in. I missed it. But it looks like right now that question mark is really on the back edge here as the smiley faces come out, and it looks like they're gonna wipe him out again. No.
Okay.
This is rough for question mark right now.
Question mark indeed. You know what I mean? Major. I mean, they're living up to the name presently. I have no idea what just happened to NF, if that was a moment of anger where he just walked it in, but I mean, it was a pretty straightforward setup to me. There is like the hole in the railing, and there's a big body of water right there. You get charged into it, you are going to die. So seemed pretty like an open and shut case to me. The event didn't seem to impact all that I don't know. I guess people could disagree, but I mean, the railing was like the things preventing them from walking across the bridge would have been there regardless. So seems like a pretty open and shut case to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen it too. No, the Charger went through that. I guess you can call it like a railroad track sign that comes down to block it. I watched him charge right through it, and I'm assuming that the survivors thought that they'd be protected by that because it blocked them from going forward until the one side opened and the other side didn't, and then had no collision. And again, it's just a custom map now, and I don't think either one of them knew that was going to happen, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure that the Charger wanted to get a bold charge for a death, and the fact that they just fell in the water, they're probably like, oh, okay, that's cool.
I'll take it.
You know what I mean? But all right,
Yeah.
the neon signs are out now, and they need them. This is quite a maze of a map.
Yeah. Okay, there have been twists and turns each step of the way. I have a feeling that the neon signs will not prevent additional twists and additional turns, but it will at least help guide them towards a safe room. Smoker, Charger, Hunter, boom. For the first hit, smoke spawns in. First hit on Rochelle, and lightning fast clear. But Steez on this chapter with the tank. I believe this is still the same tank spawn. So there is still hope yet for question mark. Especially if they've been watching their VODs of the Kimika Cup so far.
And another thing to note, I don't know if you are aware of this, but when you do pause the game and say you're boomed on, you know how the boomer takes about, I think, 15 seconds to wear off after you're boomed on, but you're only blind for about 5. When you pause and you unpause, that blind 5-second restarts. Okay. So you're freshly boomed all over again as soon as that happened, but it still ends at 15 seconds. So say if it's 13 seconds pause and only 2 seconds happen when you're boomed, but that is a reality. It wasn't intended, but that is part of what happens when you pause Left 4 Dead 2.
Okay.
One of the very few unfortunates of Left 4 Dead 2, no, but many, many fortunates are here, and I'm having a hard time see what the heck's going on. There's so much foliage right here. The Charger missed all. The Hunter landed. I don't think the spit was successful. And I apologize to the viewers. I got caught in a tree. I missed that hit.
Watch out for the trees.
Right?
The charge almost getting a ton of value, but did just fall short of it. They're going to go ahead and trigger the car alarm as they walk up to the gate. Okay. Charger Smoker with the boom spit. And for the time being, Uwin is in a wide open area. They're still going to send this hit in. Charger in the tree, having the same idea as you. And unfortunately, not going to be able to find anything off of that. Uwin continues with just a few percentage points short of that perfect score still. But they've got the tank looming over their heads at about 15%.
Yep, they triggered off the event. Now they're just going to wait a little bit. And this event is a lot different. There's no more water on the map. There used to be quite a bit of water. But now they have changed that, which I can't disagree with. But man, this place is so wide open, and look where they're going to go here now. There is no spawns in this corner, and that's why they put Nick up there. And look at how easy it is. They're melting everything away.
I gotta say, Uwin looks pretty prepared on this campaign so far. They have had their strategy has been rock solid, and so far question mark hasn't really been able to find any gaps in their strategy. So the tank is going to be coming in shortly. If anyone can do it in the whole server, it's going to be Lion here. So we'll see what he can do when the tank comes in.
All right, they're inside the building. They have not gotten the tank up quite yet. It's 76%, and the tank spawns at 75. Okay, there she is. Smoker pull. Jockey gets melted. Free spit gets a ding or two. And this will be the third tank of the game for question mark into the hands of I'm pulled again Lion.
Look at Uwin.
Yeah,
oh no, they are backing it up. Okay, I was like, oh, are they? Okay, I got a little turned around myself. I was having flashbacks to Cronus versus ETs. I was like, are they literally just running it through? But no, they are gonna back it up. They gotta be careful though. The question mark does have to be careful of Uwin pulling a quick one and running it back through. But it does look like they're just gonna back it all the way up into a corner out on this wide open spot. Make it as difficult as possible for Lion.
Quick clears, just a little bit of chip there. The health is still very, very high, and NF is going to choose to get, or Lion's going to choose to get the high ground and try to keep Rage for his support to come in. I didn't see when they killed the Boomer and all. They might have a Boomer in rotation, and I'll tell you, with green pings, it's probably not an infected you want for your commit.
Yeah.
Now, if they're all red, it's different, so we might see a quick Boomer sack, or maybe just a full hit. They're going to go full hit.
Okay.
And that rock was pretty close.
Yeah. But the thing is, Lion already wins second pass, so it would just be damage, and that's it. And they avoid the brunt of the damage.
Heads up.
Oh, they're trying to LOS behind that little boulder that they got there, and they're working
Yeah.
quite well. Okay, this is gonna be his commit. This is a big tank coming out for question mark here. Now let's see what they could do. Why don't you take it away?
Gladly. Lion try. Oh, great dumpster hit. Kind of an awkward roll, but he does get it back over. Double, but look at the railing there. Lion not going to be able to capitalize on it, but he'll take this. Look at this. They're eating all the SI charge. Gets 1 or 2. Down goes Coach. Lion going to decommit with 4k HP and 1 survivor down. Uwin trying to punish him as much as possible, but not able to do too much. They do pick up Coach very quickly, though, and Coach goes ahead and pops some pills, so Uwin does recover. They've got all 4 back up, but Lion extremely healthy still. Jockey, Smoker, Boom, and they are... Look at the Jock spawn. Okay, he goes back into Ghost. He's got 35% frustration, so I don't think that there's really much time to go for the sack unless he wants to trade off some points of health for it. Jockey hops in. He hops down with the dumpster. Gets blocked by the sign. Gonna try to get a follow-up. Whoa, nasty hit on that one, but it won't quite work out, and Lion is going to be stranded. One more smack. That's all he's going to get. Tank goes down. You win. 50% bonus left, and it's looking more and more grim for question mark by the minute, as it looks like they're going to be able to walk into the safe room with a couple hundred points of bonus.
Yeah. Oh, Rochelle or Zoe not able to make the jump. Hikaru. There he goes. Okay, he's up there. Now they're going to have a 2-2 following this tank since it died, unless the Boomer died in the proper order, which probably it didn't on the commit. And it's actually they did then. I take it back now. Tricap would spit. Great spawns. And they got to maximize this damage output, and that is not what they needed. The Charger misses. The Hunter misses. Just a fist from the charge. Free spit, nothing. And they should be able to get to the safe room before they have spawns again.
Up this ladder.
They should, but I mean, it is quite the jungle gym across the rooftops here. They're going to be pressing forward. If question mark were to be able to put together a hit, they could possibly do massive amounts of disruption as the survivors making it across. They will have 1 make it, 2, 3, 4, but the hit. Wait, Hikaru, hold on. Hunter, Jockey both go on the opposite end. What if the Jockey went for Hikaru there? I don't know what would have happened, but the Smoker. Okay, they will be able to clear that. Ooh. Ooh.
If he gets that pulled down, that's a huge reset.
Oh yeah. 920 is the score for Uwin. A colossal lead against question mark, but you can never count out a team like question mark. We'll see what they can do. Their work is cut out for them because, I mean, this chapter is only worth 500 points, you know, so they are struggling to make it back up from the large gaps on chapter 1, especially chapter 2. We'll see what they can muster here on Chapter 3.
I keep calling Zoe, or Rochelle Zoe, because Rochelle has Zoe's outfit on.
Yeah.
Except for the t-shirt, of course. The shirt underneath is different, but man, it's confusing. Okay. I keep calling Rochelle Zoe.
It's also kind of morbid, the storyline. How did we get here? Rochelle wearing Zoe's clothes, but let's not think about that too much longer, because we do have the ready ups coming out. It is going to be Charge, Smoke, Hunt, Boom, right outside the safe room. This was a decent hit from question mark. We'll see what Uwin can find.
Waiting for Neuro to ready up, and we'll get the second half of Chapter 3. But most likely this will end after Chapter 4. I mean, like we were talking about this before, it's not very common for the European community to want to play the finale, and we've saw this finale, and it is probably an impossible finale because there's 3 tanks on it. So you have 3 tanks to deal with, and there's a tank right outside the safe room, and the survivors have nowhere to go. But right now the Boom will land, they retreat back into the safe room, and they're going to wait out these commons, and I'm pretty confident that they're going to have only 3 infected to deal with because the Boomer horde is already dead. That was fast.
In goes the hit. Charge inside the safe room. Gonna get the wall. Hunter tries to cover for the charge. Tries to find the 2-cap inside the safe room. Not gonna work. But Uwin, all they need to do is keep nickel and diming question mark. They've already gotten, 3.5%. Not the craziest hit. But if they can just keep doing that, they should be set up for success.
Yeah, let's see if they can keep at it. So far, they have negated most of the damage on this map of trying to bounce a comeback onto Uwin. They needed a massive chapter score to break this delta. As you can see, they have already gotten 100 points, and they're still down over 2,000 at this current moment. Spitter's going to pre-spot, get picked, gets nothing. Smoker in the back, gets cleared quite quickly. Jockey gets M2'd and killed. And the Boomer will die off in the end. Looks like they just wanted to make sure they had a charged spit by killing that Spitter first. I believe that was a poo too, nah, and missed it, and nothing comes out.
Yeah, well, regardless, it was a stinky hit, that is for sure. They're going to go ahead and navigate around the car alarm.
Don't shoot that car.
Charger's alive. Okay, they go ahead and trigger it. Hunter, Charger, Jockey, and the Spit are ready to go. And it looks like they want to set up for the water park.
This is all intentional. Now they're going to be able to push through this with all the common in the back. Hunter lands.
On Spit.
Charger missed though there, no. And actually he stays alive. There's not many opportunities he's yet to see the Charger miss and then to live about it by going. I think he charged into the door by accident too. I think that was all unintentional,
definitely.
by the way.
Definitely.
Hey, there's water in the pool now.
Yeah, there is a little bit in that one. This one is empty. There is some in the other one, but we've seen people be charged through that pool in, I believe, Cronus versus ETs, and they absolutely live to tell the tale. So not really a stage hazard as much as just an annoyance. And question mark is going to chill out for the time being. They are looking very good, MK. I mean, if they could make this tank a no-hitter or a one-hitter and walk in with like 1,000 bonus, that would definitely be a good start for them. Would still have a lot of work left to do, but would start to make this more competitive. In goes the hit. Jockey gets cleared. Charger just getting into the wall, and that's it. Another minor hit at a UN. And question mark, just a couple bumps and bruises. Nothing major at all.
Yeah, they're looking very good right now. I mean, very, very good as far as health. All they need to do is make sure Ellis can make this jump, and she just takes the scenic route just to play it safe. And they get the tank up. Big time separation. Spit block coming in the back. It's probably not going to really do much of anything. Tank's really far away. Hikaru has the third tank of the game for Uwin as question mark retreats to a more advantageous spot. We'll see Hikaru try to get some toys into play and probably some spawns go in for a little bit of damage before this commit here now. And they need to get some damage onto the survivors if you're rooting for Uwin, and question mark needs to stay healthy. And that was close to a proxy. And it looks like they're not going to send the other spawns at all. They're just going to accompany the tank and wait.
Okay, they are going to go for some aggressive play. 2 points of chip. Hikaru might as well give up at this point. The tank is essentially dead. But the rocks come out. He is going to keep playing it out. Dumpster in position. I do like this spot over at the carousel area with the fence and also the signposts. Such an effective way to negate the dumpster. But the dumpster doesn't seem to be much of an issue here for the moment. We'll see how Hikaru plays out this tank.
All right. Navigating the tops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lag, lag, lag. Okay, we're good. I lagged pretty hard there, but we are in. The tank is on the ground. He's making his way. No toys. Just going to try to commit. They're going to run away from him for probably this entire time. Oh, he's got a dumpster over here? I didn't know about that. It's kind of out of play. He's got to get it because he's not going to get any hits if he doesn't.
Oh.
And it's out of play, but NF is in a bad scenario right now. And they get the clears. There's the pull. Tank got the rock. He has only gotten a rock so far. To try to body block. He gets a punch. Woo! And he's spreading the love. And it turns out to be a pretty good tank now.
I mean, dude, the SI support there, catching out the two players on the back line, that was very, very close to an absolutely awful double cap for question mark. I don't know how they would have wiggled their way out of that, but as it stands, yes, the tank gets in some good damage. Question Mark is aiming to win by a couple hundred points, but I don't know, MK. I think they're going to need something a little bit more than a couple hundred points at this point. It's all going to come down to Chapter 4. They're going to need like a crazy quad or a tank wipe in the safe room, etc., etc. We'll see how it plays out. But remember, MK, how quick that Chapter 4 goes. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The hit does come in. Rochelle seemed to have blocked that spit, so not going to be the Hunt spit combo. And they're doing a great job at preserving bonus, but I can't help but feel like it is far too little, far too late.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to navigate into the safe room without a hit at this point due to that spit block coming out from Uwin. Very wise to do so. And they're jumping. Spawns are now up. Smoker, it's going to be a quad attempt as well.
Ooh.
631 points. The survivors have slowed down a little bit here in that Hunter. They have resumed pushing. And here it comes, now. Will they get it is the question.
The Smoker is ready for a massive separation pull, grabs him, but all the question mark was set up. Oh my god, they get the clear just in time. Smoker again trying to pull down. The Smoker will live, 99 HP left. They've got a reset here. 2 survivors falling down. They will find the Smoker, and question mark should have simple enough entry. Well, hold on, look at how far they have to reset back. And they got the spit, maybe a spit block to buy some time for the rest. Got the Hunter, got the boom. It does look like the lock-in for question mark. Safe room hit comes out. Zaniak standing inside that spit for a while. Going to do a great job at bringing him down. And it is going to be a very slight win for question mark. We're talking 140 points.
Yeah, they're still down quite a bit now. I don't know. I want to be optimistic as I can, but it's going to be difficult.
We head to Chapter 4. This is not the finale, but I think question mark needs that finale. They need to rewrite their DNA. As you said, it was etched into their DNA to not play these finales. Well, a question mark wants to win this one. They're going to need it because look at that, MK. This chapter is worth 400 distance.
Yeah, this tank is, this map is just... That's all I'm going to say.
Very succinctly put.
Just this chapter. I mean, some of the chapters, I like map 1. I think map 2 is okay. It's not terrible. It's okay. Map 3's ending is horrendous. Don't like the ending of map 3 at all whatsoever. And then this chapter is just so wide open, and I mean, it's literally so short. I mean, if there wasn't a tank, you could probably make the save room in 3 hits.
Yeah.
And the tank is in a wide open area. I mean, the one good thing is that they at least let them off in the safe room roof. I remember when this map came out, you couldn't spawn on the safe room roof. That wasn't even an option.
Oh.
So it's very difficult to get damage from the opening hit, but nonetheless, they are out. They have a tri-cap with a spit. Hunter is excluded as far as cappers. Neuro wants everybody to leave the safe room, and they do so. And question mark being very patient. There's a boomer in the tree. Or not a boomer in the tree. There's something in the tree. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to make it out. It's a spitter. The charger is successful on getting the tree, too.
Yeah, nice.
Smoker latches, and that'll be it. No, only 1% coming out. And this map is going to live up to its name, and I think both teams are going to have over 70% bonus. That is my guess.
Uwin, I mean, the potential is still there for them to get wiped outside the safe room, but look at Uwin. You know that they're prepared on this. They're not going to default to just backing it up like they very easily could. They're going to push it forward and set up on the rooftops. And, you know, verticality can be such a boon for survivors. But with the triple boom, Snipe runs it straight in. Jockey on the head, carries off, and he's going to get away with it. Isolation. They got to go get a clear on that. In the meantime, Noro is going to be going down. This could certainly be the wipe, and Noro pops the pills, runs away. Double cap on the back line. Rochelle's going to be left to clean up, and she will be able to do so. Charge spawning on that back line, but Noro gets hunted down. 5k HP left on Snipe. Could this be the turning point for them? It's already massive onto Uwin. We've got the Charger still alive, a beautiful curve rock. Snipe has gotten pressured about 250 HP, but he's got so much left to play. And wow, I eat my words, the wall bang. Look at how fast he's going down, 3k HP. Boom goes out on the downed survivor. And I don't know, we just got a smoker charge. They could wiggle their way out. He's got him trapped inside the house, knocks him out of the house. Smoke ball to Rochelle, instant clear charge. Is going to be able to get cleaned up quickly enough, but that player goes down. Snipe 1500 HP left. Again, going for the disengage with the rock, getting absolutely annihilated. Rock will land though. Hunter goes for the catch while the rocks continue to rain down. 1k HP left on Snipe. They should be able to finish this up. It's not going to be the tank. Whoa, the rock. Hold on. Hunter gets cleaned up. Just gonna have Jockey Boom. Should be simple enough, maybe? I mean, Snipe still has 371 HP. I thought this was a very open and shut case here. Okay. Finally, Rochelle going to close the door on that tank. Going to be going for the pickups. Gets one up. Noro is dead. Going to be able to pick up another. And, you know, they'll be able to keep adding distance to this.
All the zombies from the boomer spawned out of bounds. They're stuck out of bounds, all the commons. Yeah, that should have definitely been a wipe. The commons didn't even come in there to attempt to bother the pickup whatsoever. I think question mark got robbed big time. And unfortunately, I think the map came into play there on not letting the wipe happen. This common spawning out of bounds. Just got to be honest there and all as we see it. Hate to call it out, but it is what it is. Can they clean them up? They got a quad incoming, and they're still getting points. So they need to land this. Oh, the SI are not ready. Oh, they land one. Oh, they get it. Oh, they land the pounce.
Ooh.
And they get it. Oh, that was so unorthodox stall. But they get an additional 80 points, though. And this is what question mark needed. Now they can start making a comeback. They can survive this map with bonus.
Yeah, I'm sure Uwin is going to be very happy that they were able to get those additional points. But still, they get caught down before the halfway mark on the chapters, so they don't even get half distance. But again, I mean, we're looking at 800 bonus, not factoring in the pill bonus. So I don't know if it's mathematically possible. I suppose it could. It's very close. Question mark is going to need to be as close as possible. And who knows? Maybe we see a new era of European Left 4 Dead 2, and they take a finale. I mean, it's kind of been all bets off so far here on Death Sentence Redux. So we'll see if they go for it. But regardless, question mark starts at 4-way.
Yeah, if there is no finale, it is GG. That is 100% fact. They only can get an additional 1280 on their score right now, so they can't even surpass the lead. Charger goes in. And is dead. And they're just going to make sure they get the right sack order here and delay them as much as possible. And here comes the jockey to die. Probably gets a scratch. Oh, he gets M2? Nope. Clean take, no. 0 damage. Good start.
The banter coming out in chat. Noro saying, they said, nice try, charge. That's what question mark said. And Noro says, I fell off the roof of the house twice. So they're still keeping optimistic attitudes here. Triple boom. Hunt charge smoked, but in comes a tank. Hunt will briefly land, but that will go away quite quickly. We got a generator here. I wonder if this is an instant kill, because on Dead Center, it was not.
Oh, he's in right away now. He's not hesitating whatsoever.
This is all you, MK.
All right, he gets his first punch there. He gets a second punch. There's a pull on Zenix. He punches that survivor to another zip code. He's hitting hittables everywhere. Oh, he gets Zenix down. It is not going to be the point comeback that they needed. They land a double cap. The charger gets cleared by the 2 cap. I mean, the double charge. Oh my gosh, there's so much damage going out right now. It is absolutely incredible. The tank is missing punches now. You are my enemy. Got the tank. He should die off right here. And they'll be able to get the pickup. It's no wipe, but the damage will be phenomenal. And they're not going to be able to bring this point delta as close together as they wanted to. Let's see what the damage assessment will be. 304 points left now. That means they can add an additional, what is that, almost 600 points. They'll be down about 700 if they stay clean. I don't know if that's enough.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see if they go finale. I know it's so unlikely, but I would love to see it. They hop straight through, boom, onto one, smoke pull off to the side, boom, trying to hop in for more. They sack into the quad, and yeah, systematically chopping down question mark.
All right, we got Hunter POV here. I'm going to spectate the Hunter for this last hit.
Okay.
Oh, the Hunter fell. He failed.
Ah.
Oh, come on, Hunter. It's your time to shine. Let's go in, Textural. All right, spawns are coming in. Take the last hit away, dog.
Okay, the hop through. Everything gets mopped up quite easily, actually. And you could see, I believe it was Rochelle, she was already looking up at the tree line. She was very, very aware of whatever stunts the Hunter was trying to pull. And they will take minimal damage. 230 bonus left as they approach the safe room. Not quite in there yet, though.
It looks like they...
We have guns here.
I don't know where they don't know where they're going. It looks like they lost a little bit here. A little uncertain which path to take. Oh, never mind. Never
They're
mind.
so close. Okay.
Oh, they got to go around. They went the wrong way.
Oh, right.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen before, but something I would do for sure.
Definitely. I mean, even as a spectator, I was like, guys, just go forward. You're right there.
Ellis is trying to take the wrong way. He's getting stuck.
He's just doing a little testing here.
Filling out the map a little bit, no?
Yeah, you gotta get a feel for it at some point. But the survivors will be able to walk it up. We've got Charger, Hunter, Jockey, Try that they're gonna send in. Hunter again on the treetops. Nice skeet.
There's the safe house.
A 4-shot max skeet to finish off the round. Beautifully done by NF. And they will be able to lock it up unless the Jockey can get some silliness here in the last moment. Jockey doing some shopping. And he grabs it! And they call the GG.
Yeah, they call the GGs. As expected, Uwin will get the victory over question mark 3301 to 2511. Winner bracket keeps going on for Uwin. Question mark will fall to the loser bracket. But nobody goes home now. They're both still safe.